our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Reiner DeRidder! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Ignacio Bahamondes!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with the start of round 1. Should be interesting for as long as it lasts. On one side, we have the decorated Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and on the other side, a fighter that really can do it all on fight night. How do you see the matchup playing out?
You know, in theory, it should benefit the guy that's well-rounded, because he should be able to stay standing and avoid those jiu-jitsu exchanges. So he's got to stay at range, he's got to pick him apart, and make this grappling guy stand to see if he possesses the skills to even find a way to get a kick.
Oh, nice job by him there to move into half guard. Not much resistance from the bottom fighter.
He's just too good in this position. Look for ground and pound immediately.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Going for the arm here.
Oh, yeah, he's got him. It's tight.
Making all these shots count. Oh, look pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control, because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little...
Submission attempts in bunches, another one here.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight. Darce choke locked in, it's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent so that he doesn't lose him in the scramble.
Oh, he got out!
He got out and defended. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight, it was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers. Oh! He's got that single collar tie locked in. Big double leg, double change. He passes the half. Getting them out here. This is where he wants to be. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
You gotta fight back.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Oh, that jab alerted his opponent.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's got to start kicking.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot and clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. by beating him on the entry. Now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
Side control now.
Oh, nice headlock.
That Darce is tight.
He's gonna choke him. There it is.
And there's the tap. With a massive highlight at the Garden. So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 52 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a Darce choke, Reiner!
All right, so there he is, all smiles and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander the Great Volkanovski. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
You ready? You ready? Do it.
All right, early round action here. We'll see what Alexander Volkanovski can do. He believes he will have the striking advantage, the wrestling advantage, believes that he has the grappling advantage as well. Remains to be seen, but certainly confidence was not an issue in our midweek fighter meeting with Alexander the Great. Oh, Masvidal in a real...
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
It's a pretty fast jab. Volkanovski gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
That jab cannot miss. He lands another one.
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Volkanovski.
What a kick!
All right, there's the leg kick you expected. He would employ them heavily here tonight, and maybe the boxer wants to go back to the sweet science after that.
Yeah, he wants to box, he wants to look pretty, but this is mixed martial arts. You have got to use all of your tools. And by throwing those kicks, you are showing that this is an evolution of the fight game. We ain't boxing a squared circle. Oh, big knee! Uppercut!
Oh, is that a big knee? The body will see if he can follow up. Just out of range with that right hand.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Fighters in the clinch again. All right, so we will see early on how the Volkman chooses to proceed, and no surprise to see Volkanovski go to the leg kick.
I mean, we have seen this constantly with Alexander Volkanovski, especially in the first Max Holloway fight. He won the fight behind the leg kicks. He is so smart inside of the octagon that he will throw these leg kicks, not hard, but they draw something out of you, and then he starts to attack you with things that have more force. This guy's tremendous, and that is why he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Beautiful combination there from Jorge Masvidal. What a year it was for him in 2019. You remember him back in the day, brawling in backyards with Kimbo Slice, and now one of the biggest superstars in the UFC.
Backyard brawls to Elite XC,
right.
Strike Force, to now being a massive star. Jorge Masvidal has come full circle to become as big a star as we have in the UFC.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Volko. Another ground and pound strike lands. Volkanovski's in half guard now.
Big ground and pound.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you gotta either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Volkanovski.
Another big shot to the head.
Under 2 minutes now to go, round one. All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur.
Oh, good sequence there. The right hand followed by the left. He's got a good leg kick. There it is. So that cat's starting to show some signs of damage a little bit.
Taking too many leg kicks. Gotta check him.
Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there. Oh, left hook. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Oh, Volkanovski's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Back to the jab now, no good. Push kick there to the body. 30 seconds to go. Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You could see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, got that big knockdown, and now he finds himself ahead in this fight.
All right, DC, here we go with the start of our second round. Jorge Gamebred Masvidal and Alexander Volkanovski. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. Even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level matchmaking.
Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position come in here and try to stop this fight.
82 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal. And in terms of the accuracy rate, DC landing at a 59% clip thus far tonight against Alexander Volkanovski. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this fight.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh! right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Volkanovski's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, he missed with that right hand. Well, the champ Volkanovski continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. He lowered the guard and he goes upstairs and was able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand. But if you start thinking leg kick, if you start thinking right hand, Alexander Volkanovski will change levels, explode into you. And when he gets his hands locked, you're going for a ride. This guy's a full-on mixed martial arts fighter.
Oh, Volkanovski's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
Nice leg kick.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that open.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, another ground strike gets through.
He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent, and he keeps going to that spot.
Masvidal's back in full mount.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Right there.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance. Oh, look at that. He can't even stand.
Back to his feet. Masvidal's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Nice jab.
Third pass.
Oh, that's a big right hand that got through. Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of fun.
Yeah, they both show heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
Do not focus on the blood. Don't worry about the cut. Just protect it.
Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so next round underway here, and you gotta admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Oh, Volkanovski's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood.
Clean punch.
Both guys appeared to land there. Right kick is there again for Alexander Volkanovski, DC.
Those leg kicks, he's so good at registering where his opponent's going to be. So he throws leg kicks to build a read. Right now he lands another one. And as we expect, Alexander Volkanovski is once again ahead in the fight.
So the referee monitoring things closely at this stage of the fight. I feel like the doctor is looking at that thigh as well. Didn't look like that when he walked out tonight.
No, he didn't. He was full of pep in his step. There is no more pep in that step. The guy can barely walk around the octagon right now. He's been beat up, he's been battered, he's been bruised, and it looks like we're very close to getting a leg kick finish.
And now Masvidal's left leg would appear to be compromised. Beautiful diving strike lands. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Volkanovski. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Volkanovski's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. Swing and a miss by Volka.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Hook in the clinch there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
He does everything so... Oh, man!
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. That Darce choke is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight! Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. Here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 22 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
All right, well, more often than not, if you bet on Volkanovski, you are lining your pockets. That is the case once again tonight. Outstanding TKO for the featherweight king.
He looked phenomenal. He looked like a guy that has every intention of never losing a fight. He has not lost in so long, but he is trying to continue to set the bar for everyone that comes behind him.
All right, without further delay, let's get to tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the official introductions. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kayla. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Lucky Lauren Murphy.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Well, there have been a lot of seminal UFC moments inside the world's most famous arena, and we are back at Madison Square Garden tonight. Should be a win.
Who gets that shining moment in the world's greatest arena? I experienced it. I know how it feels to walk out of that octagon at MSG with a championship. Will you get that moment tonight?
Now she lands a leg kick.
Ooh, what a punch.
Nicely done here in the early going with the takedown.
That was a slick transition. She's stepping over the mount here.
Nice positional control here. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Another ground and pound strike lands. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Ooh, nice setup for the submission here.
What a transition.
Ooh, looks like she's got that arm triangle locked in. She gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Well, no surprise here. She backs off and welcomes her opponent back to the feet. Well, she connected there. Nicely done. Just over 3 minutes to go round one. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to great timing on that double leg. Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here, though.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her top half. So she doesn't worry about the opponent escaping. And this side control is very good for her because she wants to wear on you. She wants you to try to carry all of her weight with your upper body and make a mistake that will lead to a fight-ending finish for her. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar tie. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Less than 2 minutes now to go. Oh, she's got a roundhouse kick in the arsenal, DC, and she put it to good use there.
I mean, landed that kick beautifully. The only reason she didn't spin all the way around is because her opponent's body stopped it because she landed with so much force.
Big power shot there.
On point with that jab today.
All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
Under a minute to go. Oh, nice straight left there. She's able to block that shot. Murphy was the first Invicta Bantamweight champion before crossing over into the UFC. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, she's going headhunting, but it's working. Great combination. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect, though.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, that strike to the body, man. Round 2 next.
Okay, you lost that last round. You listen to me? All right, you need to sprawl harder. You need to keep that jab in your face.
All right, well, what a round it was. You know, she kicks like a mule, and that kicking game was on full display in that round, champ.
And you see the damage that it's done to her opponent. Her opponent's limping back to the corner. She's moving much more slowly as the fight is going on. That was a great game plan developed by her and her coaches.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round 2. All right, here we go as the next round gets underway. The big storyline in the previous round, of course, the high volume of body strikes. We'll see if she chooses to go back to it here.
When you're trying to punch the head moves, the body doesn't. She's taken the bigger target and she's made it her priority. She's beating up the body over and over, going to that target, trying to force her opponent to make a mistake that will allow her to switch it up, go up top, and finish the fight.
She works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Well, she told us coming in that the body strikes and the body work would be a big cornerstone of her game plan in this fight. And you see the numbers there, bottom of your screen. That absolutely tells the story. No one's going to accuse her of being a headhunter here tonight. She has worked that body to great effect. Murphy gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. All right, so different round, same narrative, and it's the wrestler's hands, not her takedown. She came here to box tonight.
Yeah, she came here to box, John. She told us that we were going to be very surprised at how good she looked in the stand-up. And to this point, she has proven that. But I wonder how soon we can expect a level change for her to try to take her opponent down, because ultimately you always go back to what you do instinctively, and we know that's a wrestler. Another big takedown.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Oh, how about that? She gives up on the submission now. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Murphy's back in full go. Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon. Tonight, she is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Well, she continues to stay busy, and no surprise, she continues to connect with these punches.
She's so fast and so accurate, and also the cardio allows her to fight at such a great pace. She does a great job.
Beautiful hip toss there to take her down. She's flying Cormier Airlines tonight.
She's flying first class. She got thrown right on her head. You got to keep those hips back if you're going to defend this position. That was nice.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Ooh, look out, that thing is tight.
It's advancing, she's about to finish. She's so smart, John. She maintained position over submission. That's rule number 1.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you gotta pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you gotta be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow controlling underhook and getting back to your feet.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but and mixes in a takedown. Why not?
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Full side control now.
Under a minute now to go round 2.
Nice transition.
Murphy gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned. But we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially wrap.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's gonna have to close the door if she gets her hurt again. Look at that.
Murphy's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. I mean, the hand speed, just absurd. Final seconds here.
Another big win.
And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose. So that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, things are getting interesting, folks. She is back to the stool, appears to be breathing okay, but a huge cut on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, when you get cut there, it's hard to breathe. Your mouth starts to go open a little bit, but the blood becomes an issue. She was not locked in defensively, and that punch right there opened up the cut on the bridge of her nose. She's got a real good jab.
All right, so next round getting underway here, and if you look at these two women, you may think it's the start of the fight. Absolutely impressive where their cardio is at here as we hit this next round, and you wonder what it's gonna take to tire these women out. At least if the first couple rounds are any indication, they look like they could go 25 hard minutes with ease. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying, her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Single leg takedown.
Beautiful transition.
Working out of the half guard here. All right, she's got her in a crucifix from top. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
There you go. Now you got
Holding the position, might still be able to get a submission here. Oh, how about that? Position over submission. Probably a good decision there. Murphy dealing with some stuff hidden around that left eye. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there. All right, half guard position. Wow, how about her resolve to get back to the feet? Had to have it in this final round. We'll see where she goes from here.
It was all she could do. She had to get up to give herself a chance. She's got a chance now. She has got to let everything hang out if she wants to finish this fight. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
All right, so an interesting approach out of her tonight, to say the least. Right out of the chute, it seemed as though she was reluctant to wrestle, despite the fact that that's her base.
Yeah, it's a lack of effort. She does not want to put the effort out there. Maybe tax the cardio, knowing that the takedowns won't be easy. But even though they're not easy, you still have to attempt them if you want to win a fight. And right now, she is really limiting her chances.
Nicely done.
Dominant position attained by her.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Ooh, look how tight that arm triangle is.
Oh, yeah, she's got it deep.
All right, so she bails on the submission, favoring the position. Your thoughts on that?
John, she had it pretty tight, but she recognized she was going to lose it. So she kept the dominant position. I think that was very smart of her. She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
All right, so another nice sequence for her there. You've talked a lot about her fight IQ, but this is pretty simple, right? You batter your opponent upstairs.
She did it early. She was able to get to her spots, land the shots that she wanted to land. Her opponent did nothing to change it, and now she finds herself in a comfortable position where she has to just keep targeting the face that is so swollen right now.
Very. Oh, we're getting a finish here. All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
All right, she's in the full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Murphy gets back up again. Get another strike.
Oh, my goodness, shoulder again.
Oh, that's big.
You have to place that.
Beautiful.
All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would say.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet. Oh, nice.
Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. All right, so the narrative remains the same. She is just wearing her upstairs. She has absorbed so much damage and might be a strike or two away from breaking a bone.
Yeah, it looks like something's very wrong with her face. She has been... Oh, no! Oh, nice takedown. Yep.
Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
All three judges scored this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Kayla Henderson.
All right, well, as she told us she would do in the fighter meeting, she did not allow the wrestler to get off early, and she cruises to the unanimous decision victory tonight.
And no question about it. I mean, she just looked good tonight. She looked good everywhere. Even when she got taken out, she got right back up. She defended takedowns. She was able to land her strikes on the feet. This is the type of performance that really does make you stand up and go, you know what, man, this girl has real potential to be a UFC champion.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paul And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brandon All-In Allen.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, early round action here. Bodies are dry, and that is always a factor when you're fighting a jiu-jitsu practitioner on the level of Scotland's Paul Bear Juke Craig. We'll see how early he chooses to change levels and potentially get this fight to the ground. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Craig. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Great shot from the top position.
Allen's able to transition back to side control now. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Changing the position.
Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position.
He's got to be careful here.
Good work from the top here by Craig. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Making all these shots count. BA's in half guard. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweep.
3 minutes now to go in this one.
Work.
Nice. Nice shots landing from the top position. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks in the half guard.
Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Now inside the close. Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
All right, feet on the hips here. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these.
Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
That guillotine is tight. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, he got out again.
He got out again. This guy just keeps on fighting off submission after submission. He passes the half guard.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Final seconds of round one. Craig's in half guard. Second round, straight ahead.
Excellent job last round. I really like your ground control. This round, we want to do the exact same thing. Let's start this off with a big takedown.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage. The other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now upon us. Really good submission attempts in the previous round. No finish on either side. You're expecting more of the same here.
I'm expecting more of the same. Both of these guys went into this fight with the idea, I'm going to get the submission. I'm the better grappler. They have a point to prove. Who's going to get to prove that point as we go forward?
All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted a single takedown.
Has not even attempted a takedown. I would never have expected this, John. I don't understand what is going on in this fighter's head. He needs to get the fight to his wheelhouse, and that is on the ground in the grappling. I don't know, man. Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here. That Darce is tight.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Takes his back now.
Oh, right into mount.
Allen getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Establishing the jab. Just over 3 minutes to go. Allen gets caught by the inside leg kicks. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Back and forth we go.
Oh!
All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flip him through. Great move. We love the big move. They're very excited.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, bite the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move.
Brendan Allen's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now. Oh, that game is tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Great defense by the defensive fighter. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, great reversal to top position by Allen. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back.
He's back on the guillotine now.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. BA's in half guard.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
30 seconds to go in round two. Brendan Allen's right back to the full mount here.
That was a slick transition.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submission.
Craig's eye is starting to swell shut. 2 rounds in the books.
Lost that last round. You have to stay on the feet. That's your strong point. Avoid the takedown. You know what he's going to do, and that's going to make it easy for us to avoid.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger. You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy.
Craig gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done.
He passed the half guard. That was nice.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Craig's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Nice elbow to the body there by Allen. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. BA's back in full guard now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
His work, I'm gonna stand
Oh,
aside.
somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D.
Nice transition.
Brendan Allen's going for the sub here. Ooh, arms in tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm, was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, what a great showcase for these two fighters and this division, down to the wire between two of the best.
They show what type of fighter this division possesses. They should be very proud, both of them.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Big ground and pound.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, what a move as he escapes.
I mean, he counters it, and now he's putting him in his own submission.
How about it? Oh, what a move to escape, and now he's on the attack.
Wow, that was tremendous. First escape, and then go right back on the offense. We call it counter offense, and that was...
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
The dude got out, and now he's attacking. This is crazy.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Rubber guard for him now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down from around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work, trying to advance position.
And now he's got the back. Thought about a choke, instead flattens him out, and now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Allen.
That Darce choke is tight. Transition.
Less than a minute now to go in the round. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Craig's right back to the full mount. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Brendan Allen's back into full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Craig.
He's setting up a beautiful submission.
Well, the fight goes the distance, and ladies and gentlemen, that is how you end a fight. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Paul Craig.
All right, Paul Craig, your winner by decision here tonight, DC. I thought it was a motivated fighter coming in, a disciplined effort on fight night, and maybe a title fight in the not-too-distant future.
I mean, finally starting to get in and put it all together. Paul Craig, early in his career, could fatigue. He could run out of gas, but today, he looked like a veteran in the game and a guy that really is ready to make his way towards a championship opportunity.
And I know you wanted to be DC or Daniel Bear Jew Cormier, but the nickname was taken. Congrats to Paul Craig, your winner by decision tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dan Henderson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a former UFC heavyweight champion, Andrei the Pitbull Arlovski.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, ready to go for round 1, and when you're fighting Dan Henderson, you better get the hands up. Tim Boetsch got knocked out in 28 seconds. That was a main event in New Orleans back in 2015. Hendo a little bit long in the tooth, sure, but still a very fast starter. You have to be wary of Hendo's power, particularly in the early going. Trying to establish the jab early on here. Nice 3-piece and a soda there from Andrei Arlovski. His teammate Jorge Masvidal likely approves. And
he just hurt him, he just hurt him. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, huge left. Counter punch attempt here, no good. Arlovski gets tattooed by that stiff jab.
He blocked that one.
All right, so the wrestler engages in the clinch here, and he does so very early in the fight against the kickboxer. He told us in the fighter meeting he's not worried about bonus money. He is trying to win, and this is certainly on that path.
Ultimately, it's about getting the W. Getting this guy into the clinch allows for you to start working towards winning the fight. One thing you got to be aware of, though, is those knees and elbows that come back in your direction from this high-level kickboxer.
Nice jab by Arlovski. That opened up a cut above the eye here.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
That left hook was crazy.
Oh, big elbow. Lead kick is true there by Arlovski.
Controlling the fight behind that jab. He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Beautiful straight punch there by Henderson. Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown. Making all these shots count. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Now changing up his level, goes with the elbow to the body. Real good ground and pound here by Henderson. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Nicely done. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Henderson's back in half guard.
Get him on here.
All right, has the guard closed here. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd. Huge left hand. Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work by Henderson. His left eye pretty swollen at this point. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
And that one certainly found the target. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch.
He got hurt again.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Henderson's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Oh, well done to block that powerful kick to the body. 10 seconds now in round one. So Arlovski's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Round two is next.
Hey, stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Nice straight right lands. Oh, clean hook there. Counter jab, snaps the head back. That should get his attention.
Punch over the top.
Well, he landed a big knock. Oh! Arlovski's in trouble! All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super... He's hurt bad.
Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut. Oh, he's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
All right, into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Henderson.
Oh, nice.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Well, that combination's gonna leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Arlovski. All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Let's fight, come on.
Under 2. All right, so the ref is gonna step in here, yes, and call on the doctor to look at that nose job. Might need one after this fight.
He might, because his face looks so different. He's unrecognizable from yesterday. The blood has really become a problem for him.
All right, so the doctor talking to the referee, and it looks as though the fight's going to continue. He's got to go for it now, though. That cut's not going to get any better.
It is not going to get any better. Now he's got to take some chances. He's got to go out on his shield if he's going to go out, because if he gets to the next round, I'm not certain he'll get to go out again.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check, and to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials.
Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. Oh! Man, as he landed it.
Oh, he got him. Now he's back up. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
One. Oh! That'll do it!
Holy smokes.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 2 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Henderson!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.